asked to lay bare his chest and get ready, and allowed Shylock to have the flesh. Now on page 130, Shylock, yes, the chest nearest his heart. Those are the very words in the agreement, isn't it? O most noble judge. Now see, Shylock is getting excited now, to have a flesh. Portia, yes, that is correct. Is there a scale here to weigh the flesh? The scale? And Shylock, yes, I have come prepared. Now see, Shylock he is very, very cruel. No, he is malicious. He has already thought he has come prepared. He has brought a scale also to measure the weight of the flesh, isn't it? 1 pound. Portia, call a surgeon to attend him, Shylock, and pay him. Antonio should not bleed to death. Now, slight changes are coming. Call a surgeon. Now, surgeon is a doctor, to attend him and pay him. Antonio should not bleed to death. Now, Shylock says, is that what the agreement says? Shylock is surprised a little bit. Portia, not exactly what the agreement says, but can't you allow so much mercy? It would be good for you to do a little charity, isn't it? A little bit charity, because you should not bleed to death. So therefore, doctor should be brought. That's what Portia is making a point. Shylock, but that's not what the agreement says. Okay? Now Portia, well, merchant, have you anything to say? Now Portia is turning to Antonio and saying, anything to say? Now Antonio says he has nothing. Now he is bidding farewell with his friends. Now he is almost surrendered. Now what to do? He has no hope. He has no way out. Okay. Now Shylock, now we are wasting time. Please deliver the sentence. Now Shylock is becoming very excited now. Now when Antonio is meeting his friends, bidding farewell, now he's already, come on, we are wasting time. I want to have my flesh. That's what Shylock. Portia, a pound of this merchant's flesh is yours. The court awards it and the law authorizes it. As per the agreement, you can have your flesh. That is yours. Okay? And the law also authorizes it. Now Shylock, most rightful judge. He is very happy. Portia, and you have to cut his flesh from his chest. The law allows it and the court awards it. Shylock, most learned judge, a sentence, come, prepare. Shylock is ready. You can see in the picture also there, he is ready with the knife to have his pound of flesh. Now Portia, but wait a moment, there is something else. Now Portia speaks up. This agreement doesn't give you any blood at all. The words explicitly specify a pound of flesh. So take your penalty of a pound of flesh, but if you shed 1 drop of blood when you cut it, the state of Venice will confiscate your land and property under the Venetian law. Now see, before he is almost striking, the Shylock is about to strike, but wait a minute, you can have a pound of flesh, but there should be not a single drop of blood, because it's not mentioned in the agreement. If there is a little bit of blood represents life, isn't it? When there is blood, you die, isn't it? No? When blood oozes out, you die. Represents life. So you cannot take his life. You can have only 1 pound of flesh. If there is a little bit of blood, then under the law of the state of Venice, your land, your property will be confiscated, means taken. No? By force, you will be taken by the state. Now Shylock is surprised. Is that the law? Shylock is asking. Portia, you can see for yourself. You ask for justice, so rest assured, you will get all justice and more than you desire. Portia. Now Shylock says, in that case, I'll take that their offer. Pay me 3 times the amount of the loan and let the merchant go. I take this offer then. Pay the bond price. Now see, Shylock is so clever. Now he is seeing that he is not able to take 1 pound of flesh without having the blood, isn't it? So therefore he cannot have this agreement. Now he cannot have 1 pound of flesh. So therefore now he is changing his mind at this moment. He has no option. So he is saying, okay, give me 3 times of my amount. I'll leave this merchant. Give me 3 times more of the amount. That's what he's asking. Now Bassanio, here is the money. Now Bassanio, friend, he is ready to pay for his friend's life. But Portia says, wait, the moneylender will have justice. Wait, don't rush. Bassanio, don't rush. Portia says, he shall have nothing but the penalty. So get ready to cut off the flesh, shed no blood, or cut less or more than exactly a pound of flesh. If you take more or less than exactly a pound, even if it's just the tiniest fraction of an ounce, if the scale changes by even so far as a hair, you die and all your property will be confiscated. Why do you pause? Go ahead and take your pound of flesh. Now, Shylock was almost ready now, at this condition he is not able to. There should be no blood, and he should be not less, not more than 1 pound. Isn't it? Exactly you have to cut. If it's less or more, or if there is blood, then you will die. You will be punished. Your property will be taken. Now Shylock, give me my money and let me go. Now he is in a helpless position now. See? Change. There is a change. Now Bassanio, I have it ready for you. Here it is. Now Bassanio is ever ready to give money and save his friend. His mind is just to save his friend, Bassanio, isn't it? Portia, now he has refused it in the court, open court. He shall have merely justice and his agreement. No money. Now you have to have your agreement, your contract. Fulfill your contract now. Shylock, can I not get just the principal amount of 3,000 ducats? Now, actually, Antonio, the principal of 3,000 ducats. This was the amount that Antonio had borrowed, 3,000 ducats. Now, what do you mean by ducats? Ducats means, now this is a 1 ducat is equal to 1 gold coin. Now, olden days we used to have gold coin, 1 golden coin. That is 1 ducat. So 3,000. So Antonio had borrowed 3,000 gold coins from this. Okay. So now Shylock is saying, don't give me 3 times coins, just give me back whatever amount you have taken without interest. I want it back. I'll go. Now Shylock is cracked now. See? No, Portia, no, nothing but the agreement. Take it at your risk, Shylock. Shylock, well then, let it brought. I am not going to argue anymore. Okay, then leave it. I am going. I don't want anything. Now, Shylock is losing. Now Portia says, wait a minute, Shylock. The law has another hold on you. The laws of Venice state that if a foreign resident directly or indirectly attempts to kill any citizen, the person he tried to kill will receive 1/2 of the foreigner's goods. The other half goes to the state. Now see, Shylock is not from Venice itself. Now he is a Jew, no? Jewish. He's a Jewish moneylender. So he is from most probably from Israel, but he has settled in Venice and doing business. So there is a law in the Venetian law which says that any foreigner who tries to directly or indirectly kill the resident of Venice, now he has to pay half amount to that person, to Antonio, whom he planned to kill, and half is property to the state, to Venice, the government. That was the law. That's what Portia is pointing out now. Okay, whether the offending person lives or dies is up to the duke. There is no one else to appeal to. Okay, so therefore you have to pay. That's what now see, Shylock is in danger now. Portia so intelligently played it. Now Shylock is in problem. Now Duke, I want you to see the difference between us. Us means you, a foreigner, and we, the people of Venice. Now see, we have allowed you to do business in our city, and yet you are planning evil against our own people. This is the difference. So I pardon you even before you ask for pardon. See, I am pardoning you, Duke, as a judge. He's telling, half of your wealth goes to Antonio, you have to give. Okay, the other half goes to the state. Okay, but however, if you show proper humility, I may reduce this penalty to a fine. I'll reduce the amount. You may not have to pay the full. But if you show some humility, okay, this is the difference between us and you. So that's what Duke gave the kind of a decision, right? Now Portia, the state's half can be reduced, but not Antonio's. Now, this is very strongly Portia, as the lawyer says. Okay, whatever amount, half the property he has to give to the state can be reduced a little bit, but not the amount he has to give to Antonio. He has to pay in full because he intentionally tried to kill Antonio. So nothing doing. Shylock, no, take my life and all. Why pardon them? You take my house when you do take the property that supports my house. You take my life when you take the means whereby I live. Now, Shylock also is in a helpless position. Why do you take my property? You take my life and kill me then. If you take all my property, my house, how can I live? No? That's what Shylock is saying. Now Portia, what mercy can you render him, Antonio? Now same thing, the idea of mercy. Now Portia is asking Antonio, can you have mercy? No? Now earlier she had asked Shylock to have mercy, which he did not at all receive. No? Now Portia is asking the same, can you have mercy? What do you say, Antonio? Antonio, if it pleases my lord the Duke, and all the court to quit the fine for 1/2 of his goods, I am content. Only 1/2 of the good can be quit, can be reduced from his. I am okay, no problem. But let him place the other half in trust with me for the gentleman who stole his daughter's heart. Secondly, he must make a will here in this court, leaving everything he possesses to his daughter and son-in-law Lorenzo when he dies. Now, Lorenzo is another character who is not present, but he married, had eloped. Now, Shylock's daughter had eloped away with Lorenzo against his wish. He did not like Lorenzo. Shylock did not like Lorenzo. Now, what Antonio is saying is, now since your daughter has gone, I want you, you need not pay the full amount, but at least you pay some amount to your daughter and your son-in-law Lorenzo. Okay, and you also make a will. Now, will is after you die, your property. Who takes your property? No? So therefore, before death, no, Shylock has to make a will that after my death, my property, everything belongs to my daughter and my son-in-law Lorenzo. You have to make that will. That is what Antonio says. This is my. The Duke says, he shall do this, or else I will recant the pardon that I just pronounced here. Okay? You have to do that. Otherwise, I will recant the pardon. Means I will recant the pardon. Means now I have forgiven you, I have pardoned you, but I will again roll back it. Isn't it? Roll it back. I will not pardon you. But if you do what Antonio is saying only, I will pardon you, I will forgive you. Otherwise, I will not pardon you. That's what Duke says. Are you content, Shylock? What do you say? Duke is asking, isn't it? Now, Shylock, I am content. Now, he has nothing to say. Now, he is trapped. No? Portia nicely, intelligently traps him. Now, he has nothing to say. So, I am content. So, Portia says, Clerk is someone who writes in the court. It has to be official, written. Draft a will for Shylock, the moneylender. Please draft a will, and Shylock will have to sign there, and whatever Antonio puts forward the condition will be fulfilled. And Shylock says, please allow me to leave. I am not well. Send me the deed after me at my home, and I will sign it. Now see, Shylock is very much depressed now. What to do? He says, I am not feeling well. I want to go home. You send the will, the deed, and I will sign it there. It's okay, no problem. And Duke says last, go, but do it. Okay, before Shylock goes out from the courtroom, Duke makes sure that he signs the will. Okay, so that's the story. Okay, listen to this video very carefully, and please, once again, if you don't understand, you go through the text. Okay. Text by text we try to deal, and if you still do not understand some things, if you have some clarifications, you are free to contact me, okay, either through my WhatsApp account or you can call me directly. Okay, so stay home, stay safe. Thank you.